So if you're trying to do sessions at home and you're trying to figure out how can you make it feel more professional, I'm going to give you 3 tips that I know that will make it seem a lot more professional, a lot more efficient, and it'll make your clients feel a lot better about paying you, regardless if you're in a space like this or at your house. So the first tip is something that's going to seem super obvious, but at the same time, not everybody does that. And that's just having water. Like literally just having bottles of water. Doesn't have to be Fiji, doesn't have to be expensive, could be dollar store, whatever. But just having that will just add another level to your room. It'll show that you care about the client, it'll show that you're forward thinking, and you might not need it every time, but the one person that does will be super thankful, and it really shows that you care. Because when you go to big studios, they always have the accommodations. Now, I'm not saying you need to have coffee and snacks and all that, but just have waters. I promise you that will be something people will appreciate and make them feel better about paying you per hour or per song, whatever you do. Tip number 2, always be prepared for whatever the singer or vocalist wants. When I say that, I mean, do they want reverb? Do they want delay? Compression, EQ? How do they want their vocal to sound in their headphones when they're singing? What makes them most comfortable? Because at the end of the day, while you might have ideas of what you think it should sound like, what they want is what's most important in that scenario. So the way that I do that is I use the plugin CLA Vocals. The reason I use that is because it prepares me for anything they could want. I have EQ, which I have a few different options to make it brighter, maybe higher mids, whatever. Just based on their tonality, I can make it sound sweet. From there, I have compression, which means I could have it be slammed. Maybe it's a hard rock track, or I could have a light amount. Maybe it's a folk tune or something like that. Now we get to personal preference stuff. Reverb. I have 3 different types of verb and I have an amount. So that means if they want a little bit of verb, no problem. Maybe they want a large verb because it's like an 80s rock track. Totally cool. Again, it's about what the client wants in their headphones and what they want their voice to sound like that inspires them to sing the best. And lastly, maybe they want some delay. Maybe it's like a big 80s rock track and they want to just feel like they're the lead singer of Journey for that moment. It's all good. I can get all of that from CLA Vocals and I can do it quickly. So like I said, EQ, compression, reverb, delay, whatever they could possibly need, I have ready to go. And it's a quick plugin, low latency plugin. It won't push your computer too hard. And I guarantee when you track vocals next, if you use this, they will be impressed about how quick you get a great vocal sound. All right, tip number 3 and the last one for this video. Headphone mixes. Now, I have the Behringer setup, so I can have a headphone mix be whatever somebody wants to be. But that's not always great for tracking vocals. I prefer to have the vocal booth hear what I hear through the speakers or headphones, however I'm monitoring. I do that so I can A, get a quick mix in their headphones, B, hear what they want to hear. So as they tell me, can I have more of this, more of that, I hear that, so if I work with them again, I know what they're expecting. So that helps me not only help them today, but help them tomorrow or the next day or whenever I work with them again, which builds the relationship with the singer. And that's a huge thing. Having someone feel comfortable in your booth is worth more than any mic, any piece of gear, mic pre, whatever. I don't care what you're using. If you make someone feel comfortable and you make it sound great, they will continue to come back to you for years to come. So we've got water, efficiently get them a great sound quickly with CLA Vocals, and lastly, the headphone mix. Take those, run with it, and I guarantee your next vocal session will be more efficient, feel more pro, and you won't just feel like you're recording in your bedroom or at your house. You will feel like you're running a business the right way, and I guarantee your clients will say the same thing. This has been NOIZ Hub. Make sure you subscribe. Comment down below some other tips that maybe you use for sessions. I look forward to reading it, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Thank you, and happy mixing.